What about you? I keep having these conversations with young people and we're talking about, what motivates them, why they should go and work hard, and they name everybody. They name their mums, their dad, their parents, their carers, their aunties, their uncles, their friends. All these external sources of motivation, all these other people they want to do well for. And I'm always like, but what about you? And don't get me wrong, it makes sense. I mean, if you think about the path of our lives, right? I've got 2 daughters now, so I'm seeing it live. They're looking for the approval, the sign off that they're doing the right thing. When I say, hey, good job, you've done really well. And they're looking for that, they smile, they're happy with it, and then they crack on with their day. But there's lots of moments looking for that guarantee that they're doing the right thing. And then when you finish with that, you go into school and you start to get feedback from teachers, you start to get feedback from your actual grades, you get other people telling you how they did in comparison to you. And there are so many other external sources of information, of feedback, letting you know where you're at and letting you know where you should be. And I wish I could say it stopped with school, because then you go and get a job and you got a pay slip that's going to tell you what you need to be doing. You got KPIs, you got targets, you've got a contribution to your team to make. Then you got family. It never stops. And what we've done is we've created this feeling of always needing to do things for other people. I feel it for myself. If I've got work, I can wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning, drive for 4 hours and deliver a session all day and drive back. Yet the next day when I'm off, I struggle to get up for myself at 6 a.m. to go to the gym, and that's a whole fight. And I'm like, why is it so easy for me to get up at the 4 a.m., do the 4 hours of driving, yet I struggle and have to really, really battle with myself to get up at 6 and go to the gym? For me! I want the big arms, I want the abs, right? I want to be in shape, I want to be strong. Yet that's a bigger battle. We've literally trained ourselves to be ready to do for others before we do for ourselves, which sounds great in theory, but in practice it's really dangerous. Because if we become people who are depending on somebody else for our feedback, for our approval, our self-worth, then we leave our whole self-image in the hands of other people. Now, if they're good people, maybe that's fine. Maybe they give that constant positive feedback. But if they're not great people, if they're busy people, if they're people who change their mind, if they're people who let their mood vary how they give you the feedback, then you're in trouble, because your whole image of yourself is based off that other person's mood in that moment. It's based off that grade on a piece of paper. It's based off what the commission payslip says this month. So I need you to work on actually getting control back for yourself. Getting to a point where the most important opinion in the world is the one you have of yourself. If you could shift your focus to being focused on how you feel about yourself when no one else is around, how you feel about yourself when you look in the mirror, I think those are the most important moments. And if we can shift to making ourselves the priority, things just get better. And everybody else's opinions and ideas can just be a bonus. So practically, what does that even mean? I think you could start with creating your own standards. So taking a step away from parents, carers, aunties, uncles, taking a step away from everybody else and going, okay, what do I value? Who do I want to be? And how do I want to turn up in this world? And you create your own standards. Now that could be simple things like, the amount of sleep you're gonna get every night, how you interact with others. I know if I don't know somebody, I will always say, sorry sir or madam, it's just how I speak, it's just my standard. I want everyone to feel like they are really important and I'm a respectful person just off the bat. It's just the standard I have for myself. It can be something as simple as that, or maybe it's something big. You want to go to the gym 5 times a week because you're committed like that. But whatever it is, why don't you start setting your own standards that no one else has to check in on? They are just for you. Then the next step of that is, when you've got the standards, you need to make it so that you can easily score yourself and go, yeah, I hit that today, or oh, I missed that today, I didn't do that. And what you do is you reward yourself when you do it, and that might just be a pat on the back, it might be you get, 20 minutes to play your favorite video game, whatever a reward is for you. And when you don't do it, you punish yourself. Nah, don't punish yourself harshly and don't spend too long in it. What I mean when I say punish myself is, if I want to go to the gym and I don't go that day, I'll have a conversation with myself where I'm like, hey, Kamal, you said you'd do A, you did B, that's not good enough for our standards, we need to fix this tomorrow. Why did it go wrong today? Have that assessment, and then I move on to make sure I get it right tomorrow. That's what I mean by punishing myself. Maybe you don't get that extra 10 minutes on FIFA today, that kind of thing. So you become in control. You set the standard, and you know you care about the standard because it's yours. Then you reward yourself when you smash it. You let yourself know you're a bit disappointed and you make a plan to be better when you miss. And then from there, you just continue to revisit those standards. And once you get better, once you improve, you then go, okay, here's my new standard, here's the new level I want to get to, and you work towards it. But always make sure you're stretching yourself beyond your current capabilities. Don't set all your goals on where you're at right now, set them on where you want to be, set them on who you want to become, and work your way up to actually become that person by the standards you set for yourself every single day. But the goal here, ladles and jelly spoons, is to make the most important person in the world yourself. The most important opinion in the world, the one you hold for you. And that's how you get control back, ladies and gents. That's how you become the leader. That's how you become the powerful person in your life. Not someone else holding that power over you. Not someone else having the ability to say, hey, work hard. Hey, your grades don't matter, and you respond to that by not trying hard anymore. But you going, this is what's important to me. This is what I care about, and I'm committed to making that thing a reality. I'm going to hold these standards for myself. Take your power back, and always remember to include yourself first and foremost. Thank you for watching, ladies and gents. I've been Kamal from Aim a Little Higher. I look forward to seeing you again next week. If you fancy sticking around, you want to see some more videos, then on the screen somewhere, there's going to be somewhere to click for another video. Click it, join our other videos, and if you're on socials, we're Aim a Little Higher on everything. We look forward to connecting with you, and I look forward to reading your comments. Peace.